Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. For those of you interested in getting into mission, I would suggest that if you haven't already, to buy the packages from me from Sophia that Sophia created. These can help you to get into union with yourself, which is really the point of your twin flame mission. And also, this creates union within your twin flame partnership as well. The heart of the reading today, we have the Emperor reversed, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, and Legacy of Light. So I'm getting a little bit of information about control issues. These can be imbalances in your personal power, in your energy field, and this even affects what you're trying to manifest. There's a couple things. What you resist persists, and also when you are trying to move your energy this way, it's as if you're pushing away what you actually want. This can be self-sabotage, and also it's kind of overcompensation, if you will. So there's an immediate need to change these patterns that you've been handed down, even by your ancestors, and begin to understand your own internal alignment so that you can come into your full power. Many of us have been given scenarios as children, especially, that taught us about our own power. And many of us have carried these imbalances, even unknowingly. So it might just be time for you to take a look at what these are. For many, if you especially had a challenging childhood, there were probably things that happened that just were out of your control for whatever reason. When we're children, we don't have the skills and the capacity to really navigate all the scenarios that happen to us. And what can happen is, over time, especially if these types of traumas and things are repetitive, we will often try to control things outside of us, and a lot of our energy will go into this, trying to control events and other people, and this gives us a sense of power, but this is not true power. So this is the main message that's coming out, because this is kind of a big topic. There are a couple other things, and this has to do with clearing your generational karma and even understanding your history more within your own bloodline and DNA, and how to become sovereign in that. But there's an immediate need to get in touch with your higher wisdom and your divine self. And as you clear out this negativity from within, I suggest working with the master package that Sophia created. This will help you to really understand your core wounding and give you the tools to clear out that negativity, so that you begin to feel better as you come into a more balanced place of power. As you clear this negativity out, though, this is where you get your alignment with your higher self and your guidance team, and you become like a clear channel for guidance and information, and this helps you on your path. This helps you to get into mission. So let's take a peek at the Divine Feminine aspect. We have the Queen of Coins, we have the Death card, Two of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, Trust yourself, and Inner Trust. Double message about trust. This is a huge change. This is being in your comfort zone, and actually I'm getting the message that some of you are too comfortable. So you need to shake things up and realize that if you want to become who you truly are, you can't just look around gazing at the world and daydreaming about what you might want to be or what you might want to do. It's actually time to take action. There's a little bit of an imbalance with even the way that you're thinking and thinking about your path right now. This transformation is really needed. And this is where all the old ways of being, this can even go farther into like the place that you live. You might be actually literally moving away from your home and what you're used to, moving to new areas. But this type of a change is a monumental change. It's a big change. You might be changing your job, for instance, or just really letting go of that third dimensional job. This is all about release and putting to rest all those things that haven't served you and really understanding how divine you are and how magnificent you are, and moving yourself into that place of trust within yourself, within your higher guidance, trusting your guidance team, trusting the messages that you receive from spirit, and really simplifying by cutting out all these mental agitations and things like that. Some of you might also be drawn to the shamanic path. I have a workshop called the 13 Moonstones Cosmic Tarot Oracle, and I also have one called the Dreaming Mask. Both of these help you to open up to finding your own answers within and trusting your own guidance. And the Dreaming Mask in particular teaches you a bit more about the shamanic path. You can find those in the description box. I would suggest that you begin working on these tools today if you can, because these types of changes that you're going through and these just the lessons in general that are coming up in reading, these can really hold you back from your path. These can prevent your progress forward if you don't deal with these types of issues that are coming up at the reading. And when Spirit is asking you to make changes, it's really helpful to have a guide and to have something that assists you in expanding your awareness. And these tools are meant to do that, especially on your twin flame path. There are no other tools out there like this, and you can't just walk into a bookstore and buy these tools. They're not available anywhere else. So if you have happened upon this reading, there's a significant reason for it. Nothing is by accident. And let's move to the divine masculine aspect. We have the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords reversed, new birth, and coming to life. So this is all about really having that stable place in your emotions, and this can sometimes even feel like stagnation, and there's awareness needed here to understand what truly brings you happiness and causes you celebration. But you're in that place where you're getting ready to make some changes, and new opportunities are all around you. You just need to open your eyes to them. And this has to do with a change of perspective also. Sometimes we can get really stuck in our minds about what we're seeing with our eyeballs. And by eyeballs, I mean literally what you see in the outer world is not always as it really is. Appearances can be very deceiving based on your perceptions. So begin to open your internal eye. Looking with your heart and your third eye will change your whole world. This is a period of rest and rejuvenation for you, and it's really important that you take this time so that you can have the necessary reflection and ease, grace, and just allow yourself to slip into that area of gratitude You may have been overworking yourself. I'm hearing especially mentally, and it's time to ease the strain and the burdens and just allow yourself to release and let go and, take a breather. So there's also a need to put down anything that you may have been deceiving yourself about and deceiving others. This is always part of your healing, especially if you have these places within that you're not ready to be authentic or to share or to be seen. It just means that your wounding is really deep, but it's time for you to just put this wounding down. And some of these burdens you've already begun to drop, and you're in that process of letting go. So just continue that process, because what's opening up for you is a chance to really know yourself and understand what makes you feel passion and what gives you true enjoyment in life, and to not be deceived about that, because sometimes we're very influenced even by our peer group, our social circles, and our image. This all comes from the ego, but what truly makes your soul happy can be something very simple. So it's time to indulge in those simple pleasures that truly feed and nourish your soul as you're stepping into this place of new birth within yourself. This is a chance to be completely reborn and grow yourself into whatever you want to be. You can cast aside restrictions and remind yourself daily that you're an unlimited being. You're multidimensional. You're multifaceted, and you can call on these other dimensions and timelines where you exist, even for new information and healing and release, as well as inspiration, because this time frame and this timeline that you're in now is a brand new fresh start, and it's time to really grab a hold of this change and make it work for you. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. The divine masculine aspect, we have leap of faith, and this is asking you again just to trust and really put things into action, like whatever you desire. The heart of the reading, we have golden opportunity, walking through the doors that are opening. And some of these messages that have come through in this particular reading are very powerful indeed, especially when you begin to work with your shadow side and you begin to trust that when you make these changes, the doors will open for you. And sometimes even our guidance that we receive is the open door, and it's just your chance to take that opportunity to walk through that door that's opening. So for the divine feminine, we have focused intention, and this is asking you to align yourself more fully as you're in this process of trusting yourself. This is all about keeping your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused. This is the way to manifest, but you have to get your alignment. And this is about getting yourself crystal clear, getting yourself so aligned within that you're comfortable even when you're in the midst of change and you're doing these changes with your awareness and your consciousness open.